gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of The Fishing Teacher, and I really appreciate you guys checking today's video out. Guys, today we're going to be talking about the best place to fish on a boat dock as far as the specific spot on a dock that's your high percentage area. I think it's going to add up to a lot of good fish for you guys once you sort of get clued into where those fish live out on docks at different times of year, different situations, how they're laid out, and that type of stuff. And also, guys, just a quick reminder, anyone out there interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me, you can do so by going to my Facebook page, Randy Block, a professional angler, and shoot me a private message, and I'll give you the details on that. Okay, best place on docks. Now, guys, one of the things about that, I got to preface this before I talk about it. It depends on the dock when you're talking about the best spot on a dock, but there's always usually, regardless whatever dock it is, there's going to be the highest percentage spot to get a bite on, and that's what I'm going to talk about. Because when I talk about, every dock's different and every part of the dock can be good, that's true, because based upon how deep the water is, or what the water clarity is, or the cover you have around at it, you might be able to catch fish on a dock, on front of the dock, on the side of the dock, behind the dock, between the boat slips, out away from the dock if there's brush out there. There's a lot of places bass can be. But the number one place that you're going to catch your biggest fish at, guys, on any dock, I don't care what it is it's that place on the dock where the walkway actually attaches to the boat dock. Now, this is what is considered the inside corner of the boat dock, or the side of the boat dock that's closest to the shore. This is the area on a dock that has the most complex cover, because not only do you have an ambush place for the bass to be under the main part of the dock, but then you have an open area out in front of the dock underneath the walkway that attracts a lot of life forms. Because, say for example, that whole area, like if you're going down a walkway on a dock and you look to your left or your right, think how many times, guys, you walk down a boat dock and you can see minnows, you can see perch, you can see small bass swimming around. There's a lot of life that live in that open water around the around the walkway areas, especially perch. Perch love to be in these areas, in those bright sunny areas, because they can slip underneath the shade of the walkway if they want to. But anyway, the key area, guys, is that area right there where that dock intersects the walkway, because those big fish, they like that area there. They like it because it's a combination. It's usually on a little bit of a drop off. You got some complexities in the cover. You got open areas. You got cables. You got, you got a lot of irregular features. And bass really love irregular features. They like places they can hide. They like shade. Yet they like areas that they can cover some water and do some hunting. So, thing to remember, guys, is always target that area underneath that walkway, where that walkway meets the inside of the dock. Now, one of the ways, guys, one of the reasons this is a good place on a dock is because it's hard to reach. Most of the time, you've got cables under a dock, or you've got some obstructions, and a lot of times it's difficult to get a lure back there where I'm talking about. So one of the best things that you can do is you have to learn how to skip a lure. Now, I would highly recommend skipping with a spinning rod. Bait casters, you can skip with them, but bait casters are very difficult to skip with, even for skilled anglers. One of my favorite ways to catch them, where I'm talking about, is just get you a 6'11", 7 foot, some type of a medium heavy spinning rod, 10-pound test fluorocarbon line, and put you on a wacky rig or a shaky head on a light head. If you put a shaky head, like on a 1/16 of an ounce head, it skips really good, and wacky rigs skip really good regardless. And those are going to be your two key baits, simply because you can get them back in those type of areas. It's going to be the easiest for you to get in those dark, tight areas. You can also flip and pitch a jig in there, but a lot of times you can't really get far enough back because you got too much stuff in the water, hanging over the water, that type of deal. So anyway, guys, when you're fishing docks, just remember, bass use every single part of the dock, but you're going to catch your biggest fish right there on that inside corner where it meets the walkway there. That's always going to be where those big ones are at. So hope it helps out. See you guys.